We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the Cobras and the Thunder. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Antoine Fong, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So digging in now, Mark Lacey. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Greg English. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. English is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Paul Taylor, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jeff Kessler, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Into the box now, Adrian Esparza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. 1-0. Esparza still playing here at age 38. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Now the 3-0 offering is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. So coming to the plate, Scott Franchise, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Stepping in now, Ian Fatty, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. 0-2. Here it is. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Ready on 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
He's set. The 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The payoff pitch. Full count still. The 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. So stepping in, Kevin Landry. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Landry, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So now to the plate, Brad Benton. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Jonathan Adkins. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in, Buford Christian, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes for second. And it's quickly 0-2. Atkins, base runner at first with one out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Throw over to first. At the plate now, Sean McKee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cobras lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Andrew Arellano, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's just out. Ball.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go of.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Corey Esparza.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Corey Esparza, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
So far this year against Southpaws, Esparza is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1.
Down to 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Stepping into the box, Saul Worthing. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Tiny Ryan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 1 home run, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 home. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The set and the 1-1.
I got 2 on the count.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Antoine Fong. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He's going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ready with the 1-2.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself too.
Here's the 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Now batting, Jeff Kessler, 9-1-2 due up.
Jeff Kessler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you see that these guys find themselves 4.5 games back in the division race entering play. Stepping in, Mark Lacey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 3.
At the plate, Paul Taylor, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Men on third with 2 down. One and 2.
2 straight.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The set, and the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Worthing is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Digging in, Brian Hannon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brian Hannon.
First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. McKee is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping in, Adrian Esparza. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
Now at the plate, Scott Franchise. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 36 on the year for him. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Ian Fatty, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now the 0-1. And there's ball one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tennessee is out in front here, 2-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Landry. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches. This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready for another chance, Brad Benton. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Two and two.
Ball 2.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Jonathan Adkins in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
To 2-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Buford Christian. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Christian playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
3-0 to him now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Taken, but called a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Andrew Arellano.
For Tennessee, the left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Christian comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 7, Corey Esparza.
In now, Corey Esparza. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Now in the box, Saul Worthing. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Worthing bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And another throw over. Runner back safely. At the plate now, Tiny Ryan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's down.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Jeremy Kilpatrick answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Antoine Fong will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Sean McKee. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. The 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, the pitcher, Jeremy Kilpatrick.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Kilpatrick. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The bat, number 7, Mark Lacey.
Standing in, Mark Lacey. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
No, inside.
Greg English would be next. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
The batter, the second baseman, Greg English.
At the plate, Greg English. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's a great call for the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Two out here and a runner at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Worthing is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Cannon. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. McKee is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Striding into the box, Adrian Esparza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
Ready once again, Scott Franchise. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now the 1-0. It's a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Christian has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So striding forward now, Paul Taylor. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Kevin Landry. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box, Brad Benton. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Adkins. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Franchise is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Fatty.
For Tennessee, the catcher, Ian Fatty.
First pitch coming, here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-0.
swing and a miss, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Andrew Arellano. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Another full count pitch home. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
The first baseman, number 7, Corey Esparza.
Now at the plate, Corey Esparza, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the sure out.
Now batter, center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Ready now, Saul Worthing. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
Ready for another shot now, Tiny Ryan. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. Liner towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Buford Christian.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. He brings it in right in front of the tarp.
The right fielder, number 19, John McKee.
Into the box, Sean McKee. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, Devo, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
The kid, Hale, will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Lopez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Jacob Sellers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Mark Lacy.
To the plate now, Mark Lacy. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter number 2, second baseman, English.
Now to the plate, Greg English. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The tying run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Paul Taylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. On the season, Taylor is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Comes set, the 0-1.
And a ball, 1 strike.
Two men are on with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Two and 2. Here it is.
Got a full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. Popped up. Esparza is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Barry Sneed gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Riding in, Michael Lopez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Lopez.
He's set and the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Two and 0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Line, but speared on a hop, and there's one away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Hannon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One out, nobody on. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
With one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Third baseman, Adrian.
In now, Adrian Esparza, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance. Into the box, Scott Franchise,
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot. Just
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Thunder are out in front here, 3-2. Quentin Walls has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Kevin Landry will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Brad Benton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Benton is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Walls is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. No one out with a runner at second. Low, ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Edwin Miles will come on now and pinch run here.
Running that first base. Number 45.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Adkins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now back. The left fielder, Buford Christian.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buford Christian, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And the runner's coming home. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. At the plate, Sean McKee. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone. Howie Robinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Howie Robinson.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Two men are on with two men out. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1. And it's fouled away. One and two. Here it is.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's set. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ed Robinson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Michael Wright is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Now at the plate, Ian Fatty
for Tennessee. The pitcher, Ian Fatty.
He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. rip down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now back, the left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
Digging in once again, Andrew Arellano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike one.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
That's what happens when the slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Esparza. First offering on its way.
1-0.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. That's wide, 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Outside, 3-0 now. Saul Worthing will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping up now, Saul Worthing. Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Now Hale will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he fouls this one off. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Hale is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
One and two now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Two down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Taylor in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Rico Sierra will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now at the plate, Mark Lacey will try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Standing in, Greg English. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Circle change there, called strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Paul Taylor, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and here in the 9th, they have taken the lead. And he's safe.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, Kevin Landry, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Michael Wright, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Hit hard to short. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Jonathan Atkins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Mississippi leads this one 5-3. Jason Lee is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Michael Lopez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in now, Brian Cannon. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Striding in once again, Adrian Esparza. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Lee has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now the 2-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Mississippi came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ed Robinson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jason Lee wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.